Joe, your demographics on your YouTube analytics are showing that your audience tends to skew somewhat older. You should try to attract a younger demographic.
Okay, this one's for the college students. I am very fortunate in my current work position to be able to hire people of various backgrounds and of skill sets. In translation, that means I get to hire college students every now and then and interns. I thought it would be a good idea to make a video about college students and experience and internships. Let me make the headline statement right at the beginning of the video. Internships are very important for your college experience and your overall professional life. If you are in college and you intend to work in a corporate job, you have to have a strategy for getting an internship before you graduate. Frankly, multiple internships. Internships are beneficial in two ways. For the student, for the potential long-term employee, you get actual job experience. You are doing the job that you are probably spending tens of thousands of dollars to get a degree in, and you're starting to understand what the job actually is when you graduate, and if you actually want to do the job. I have a cousin back in the 80s. He was like a straight A student, like top of his class guy, did the accounting thing, did the business major thing. He got hired by like a top firm in Philadelphia. I don't know how long he lasted. It wasn't a long time. He realized when he got into the job that he absolutely hated it and ended up working for the family business. And he's doing great. He's killing it. He's awesome. The point is that more experience in a job will let you make a determination if this is the thing that you actually want to do before you end up wasting tens of thousands of dollars on a college major. Let's talk about college and debt for 1 second. I just looked this up. The average debt for a graduating college student right now is $30,000 to $40,000. For students that choose to go to private schools, the average debt is $55,000. College students, I don't think people say this enough to you, either when you're graduating high school or when you're starting as a freshman, when you are selecting a career. You really need to understand your potential earning opportunity and if that job is going to help you pay off the debt that you're going to incur. Not every college degree is created equal. So if you plan on being a teacher, state schools are a great idea, right? You're only going to make $45,000 to $55,000 a year out of school. Do you want to be $150,000 or $100,000 in debt? Or do you want to go to a state school where you can minimize your debt to the lowest possible amount, get the same degree as everybody else, and have the same amount of opportunities because of the state certification process? I'm not going to go down a whole rabbit hole about college right now. That is a spicy topic for me, and I don't want to get into it in this video. But I will say that when I am hiring someone in a corporate setting, in my job in procurement, I typically expect to have to do a significant amount of training, and I'm very okay with that. But the point is, I'm noticing there's less and less skill coming out of college, and there's more of a requirement for the corporation to train those individuals. Understand the debt that you are putting yourself under and what the potential opportunity and outcome is. How does one maximize their college degree and minimize the debt opportunity? Internships. And why are internships so important? Again, for the student, you are learning what the job actually is, but most importantly, you are making connections. 95% of the entry-level roles within my organization have been filled by people who have done internships with us. For the employer, internships are a fantastic opportunity to get to know somebody and to understand what their strengths are. And it gives us a little bit of time to start to think of where this person would fit the best within the organization. For students, internships are absolutely critical to get their foot in a door in a corporation. Full stop. End of statement. I think it is extremely difficult and will get progressively more difficult as time goes on for graduating students to get good jobs without an internship experience. Networking via internships is absolutely critical for career opportunities when you are entering the job force. Okay, I've made the point about why internships are so important, but now you're probably asking, okay, Joe, that's great advice. How do I get an internship? The early bird gets the worm. If you are waiting until April or May to start applying for internships in your sophomore year or your junior year or even your freshman year, you have waited too long. You have to start looking for internship positions in December or January. I am sure that your college has some kind of student job services or networking services department. If there is not a job services organization within your college or services that are open to you that helps you beef up your resume or write your resume, bulletin boards that help you find job and internship opportunities, if those things don't exist within your college, that is a huge problem. For those of you that are in the process of selecting colleges, please make sure that you actually ask about that, and maybe when you're doing your campus tours, physically scope that out when you're on campus to see if there's actually a physical presence where you can go in and talk to somebody. If they haven't dedicated the space or the resources, that is a problem. And just so you know, to reassure you, as an employer and as someone who hires interns, I do not have an expectation that the internship or the person graduating from college is going to have a stellar resume. Experience is going to be light. Now, what I would look for is those internship experiences to see if someone has applied themselves to get the appropriate job experience. But besides that, I'm looking for relevant course material. And the educational and career services department of your college will help you craft those resumes when you are lacking experience. So talk about relevant coursework, talk about experiences in classes, talk about your part-time job, your mom and pop shop part-time job, or whatever it may be. It's all usable and potentially relevant for those early experiences. The next tip is to cold call and hit up websites of companies that you know are in the career field that you want to do, or companies that you want to work for. There is definitely going to be a website with career opportunities. There may even be like an HR hotline. So you should reach out and see if there are internship programs and when they are starting to recruit for the internship programs, so you understand what the timelines are. And frankly, start that in September. And my final tip for internships, use your friends and family network, especially that first internship, that first summer. Use whatever you have to get the experience. Get something to show that you're working towards your desired career path, and it will help set you up for the next internship for the next summer. I was gonna make this statement that I know it's hard to give up your summers and being able to like hang out on the beach, but honestly, I don't think college kids are doing that. I get such a strong sense of hustle culture from college kids, and even if you're not working an internship, most kids are probably doing something to earn money during their time off. So I don't want to make a dismissive statement about, oh, it's hard to give up your summers when you can go and hang out and on the beach with your friends, because I don't think people do that anymore. But that is also a point to let you know how absolutely competitive the job market is and why internships are so critical to set you up to find a job when you graduate. No pressure. I am very sympathetic for kids going into college and that are in college right now, the experience that they're facing. I think it's really tough. And I'm not making this video to stress people out. I'm making this video to help frame up what you need to do to reduce your stress and to be more successful. Take advantage of what is available to you, whether it's through your friends and family, through your own personal network, whether it's through your college, whether it's through just sheer fortitude and research and just reaching out to HR departments and the companies. Whatever you have available to you, use it. College students, I truly wish you the best of luck. I hope this video helps you. I hope it helps frame up a strategy that you can use to find some experience. If you have questions, leave it in the comment section below. And parents, which I suspect the parents are going to be watching this video first, send it to the kids, let them know. And also, don't just be like, oh, it's fine, you can skip the summer. Don't do that. Try to get as many internship experiences as you possibly can before you graduate. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Enjoy going back to school. And when you get on campus and when you start again, start looking for those internship experiences right away. Get a jump on everybody else. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching.